You're welcome back. Across the Southeast, women are not just participating in business, they are spearheading it from trade and manufacturing to services and innovation. They are building businesses that create jobs, strengthen communities, and shape the region's economic future. But beyond building successful enterprises, many of those women are doing something even more powerful. They're investing in other women, opening doors, sharing knowledge, and creating opportunities so that more women can be seen, heard, and represented. Because when women support other women, it is not charity, it's an investment. It's about creating space, building networks, and ensuring that success does not stop with just one person. Today we'll be talking rather about the realities of doing business as a woman in the Southeast, the challenges, the opportunities, and why lifting others along the way matters just as much as personal success. In the spirit of the year's International Women's Day celebration theme, I'm joined by a woman who understands exactly what that means, not just building a business, but helping create pathways for others to grow as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I have in the studio an elegant and impactful woman, Miss Joy Okoye. She is a people's and project growth specialist and also the lead project manager of Enugu Tech Festival. Miss Joy, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, happy Women's Day celebration.
Oh, thank you. You too.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, well. So it's more like we have quite a number of teams flying around the Women's Day.
Yes.
Yes, okay. I was going to say that. Even though you warned, don't say that. But we had a number of themes. But one thing is certain, we are celebrating women. And that is the thing. We are celebrating women, women in business, women doing great things in family, in different ramifications. So let's start with a very important question. Let's start with your journey of becoming. I know you're evolving, you're doing great, you're getting into new level. Tell us how it all started for you, just in a nutshell.
Okay, so for me, it started as a vision.
Okay.
All right, growing up, schooling in the Southeast, and then I started working in the Southeast as well.
Okay.
So all my visions, I have been able to start out around here and then, keep building. So it started with passion, vision and passion about, the youth. Any stage I pass,
Yes.
I have this passion about people that are entering that stage. How is it going to be easy for them? What resources are they not getting? So it started like that, and I started building systems and developing programs that would help more of the young people because I believe so much in the future starts from what we are able to give to the younger people.
Okay, I love that inspiration. Beautiful. And everything just revolves around the Southeast.
Yeah.
That's quite something.
Yes.
So could you tell us what is the business environment here in the Southeast like for women currently?
Yeah.
In the Southeast, what's it like?
It has been...
Is it evolving?
I think
are we
it's-
making strides?
We are, but
Yeah.
it's actually silent.
Okay.
And that is something that we need to also start working on, all right? Not just people are basically doing business and making their money, being successful in their own,
Okay.
and that's enough for them, all right? Since it's working for them, they don't really pay attention to, passing it down, all right? So I think, yes, it has been thriving. Women have been thriving in business, but then they are not loud about it. They're just doing their thing.
They are not loud about it. I see. I was going to ask, with everything that you are doing, because it's more tilted towards impact.
Yes.
You want to impact the next generation, the
Yes.
next women, the next woman, women,
Yes.
and the next boy. Because I don't think it's
Yes.
gender. It's not gender.
It's not gender
inclined.
specific.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. All right, so let's get to this, right? On Sunday was International Women's Day celebration. And we are still celebrating, please. We're still
Yes, please.
celebrating.
The whole month.
Yeah. And one of the themes was give to gain. And I'll ask you this. Have you gained and have you given?
I have gained.
Okay. What have
All
you-
right.
Okay.
So I have gained in resources, human resources, the networks I've built. I think I've gained a lot. And whatever you need in life basically starts with the networks you have and you've developed, and then the resources you have, the knowledge you are able to get from, the opportunities you have. So I've gained opportunities, I've gained networks, I've gained people.
Wow.
Yes, so, and knowledge, a lot of knowledge, all right, in the sector I found myself in. So I've gained a lot.
Okay.
Yes.
And I don't think you're someone who is afraid of giving.
Yeah, no, of course not.
Okay.
I am not afraid
Because
of
that's
giving.
what your journey is more like.
It is, exactly.
Okay. Okay, but since you're not afraid of giving, we have women who have built, they have strong legacy, great success. They are willing to give, but they're afraid. Right? And they don't want people to take advantage of what they're able to give. And here's the question, right? How do they start to take down this mindset? Take down this mindset.
Okay, so the thing is, when you have built something, you also build, you focus on also building boundaries and systems.
Okay.
That you are pouring into some other people doesn't mean you have to cross your boundaries or empty yourself. So I believe by creating boundaries and sticking to your boundaries, you can confidently, pour into other people without necessarily being afraid of losing yourself or, your own agency. You are giving it all out and you're empty. No, of course, just build your boundaries. And your
Okay, is there another mindset to replace with that fear, with that competition? Because it's women that we're talking about here, and we cannot erode the fact that a lot of women, competition is good, but it's healthy, but it can also get to unhealthy stages. Is there a mindset that could replace that mindset of competition, that mindset of fear? And for a lot of people who, okay, I'm trying to build systems. I'm trying to get things together, but still, yeah, they have this mindset, still pulling them back. Oh, you want to help other people. They're going to take over what you have built so far. So is there a mindset they should put in place?
Yes.
Okay, what mindset would you advocate for?
It has to be the abundance mindset. When you have the mindset of scarcity, that's where the fear comes.
Oh, wow.
When you have that scarcity mindset that, it's limited, you're drawing from a limited resource, that's a very wrong mindset. So when you have the mindset of abundance, right, there is more from where this is coming from. And, it's broader. You have a broader mindset to accommodate. That's when you know that when you're giving out, you're making room for more. So there is more. There is always opportunity for more. So don't be scared. Replace that mindset of fear and scarcity with abundance.
Okay, beautiful. I love that. So how are you able to identify people that you need to impact in their life? They are willing to learn. How are you able to? Because there are people, yes, they have the resources, they have the fund, they have the great standing, but a lot of people around them, they can see a number of people, and some are giving this whole composure of I am willing to, but they are not really ready to learn or grow. So how are you able to identify as an individual, someone who is in that line of impact?
Oh, okay. I've actually been opportune to work with a lot of interesting people. So
yeah, you have a staggering profile, portfolio, if I must say. I saw. I was like, okay, that is an emoji.
We're still building. We're growing.
Beautiful.
Yes. So the thing is, one thing I look out for is the value mindset. Because myself, I come from the background or the mindset of value. I can't look out for what I can gain from you without giving value to you, all right? And that's the way I've been able to grow so far.
Okay.
So when you look out for people that are value-minded, the one you've given to them, they want to actually make you have and get value out of it. That's whether they have all it takes to give you what you want, it doesn't matter. Once the mindset is right, what I look out for is the mindset. Once the mindset is right, that this person is focused on value, providing value, then that's the right person.
Speaking about giving value, value comes in different shades and types. And with the kind of generation that we have now, you're calling them for a seminar, they're like, that's not the kind of value that I want. What kind of, yeah, it's quite pathetic, right? But what kind of structure would you tell people who are willing to give? What better type of giving out or giving back should they put in? Should it be financial assistance or should it be mentorship? Which is better in this time and age that we are in?
Okay, so handing people financial help, of course, everybody needs money. I need money, you need money.
That's just the...
but then it goes beyond that. Because, if you hand someone money now, how long can it take them? How much? All right? And then it's all about the systems and the opportunities, actually. What you can give, if you have opportunities, give it to people to demonstrate. Because what people are building now is portfolios, all right? and you build your portfolio by providing value, build portfolio, and then you grow. Right? If you can give someone an opportunity to build their portfolio, you've actually, started creating a system. So instead of just handing people something, maybe money, something that is just temporary, you can hand them systems if you are in the position to do that. Give them opportunity to demonstrate what they can do. Yes.
Just to help us here, because there are people who are just saying system, they're thinking of computer system. What kind of systems are you talking about now?
Okay. Okay, so when it comes to systems, it depends on what you are building, all right? Wherever you are, what you are working on at the time, all right? So if you have a business, that you've created maybe segments of where people can provide value, all right? Just give them that opportunity, all right? If I have an organization, I should take on maybe interns, all right, to learn what I'm doing, all right? So I'm handing them something, I'm handing them an experience, all right? That's the system. So you're handing them experience, when they are learning on the job, they are also learning your systems, what works for you, what this entails. There's these first principles, when they get to understand how things work, because I believe people understanding how things work go a long way to shaping the value they are able to bring and the solutions they are able to bring in future, because they now understand how this thing work. Oh, now I'm in, you are in the media, there are lots you can give.
Yes.
You understand? So when people understand this is how the media space works, it goes a long way. So that's the system.
I love this. I love this because the value that you bring. I would quote this pastor. It's not just the money, or someone could give you money and all of those things, but you don't have value that you are given. It's that value that will bring you an ending wealth at the end of the day. Are there businesses or value chains that you think ladies in the Southeast should start exploring? That here, this is a gold mine. You need to start exploring it, right? Are there businesses and opportunities that you were at the Tech Fest. Yes. No, you were not just at the Tech Fest. You were the lead project manager for the Tech Festival.
Yes.
And I know that you have seen great opportunities in different value chains. Which are you really putting out? Or maybe 3 or 4 of them that you could say, ladies, key into this rather. Which of them?
I'm not going to actually call names right now, but one thing I would say is people should start researching.
Okay, start researching.
If you research people, what are you looking up? If you're looking at maybe most successful women,
I'm not even looking at the individuals now.
Yes.
I'm looking at the businesses that exist.
Yes, I was coming to that. Okay. Yes, I was coming to that. So when you look up successful people, you study what they do. Actually, that's the key. Study what they do. How did they become successful? Is it in the power sector?
Aid?
Yes, it helps. Yes.
Okay, beautiful.
So was it in the power sector? Okay, what does this entail? You can begin to look inward, all right? You can begin to look inward. Okay, how does this resonate with me? And how do I tap into this? So I'm giving it back, throwing that question back. So let people go and do their homework and find out what other people are doing and learn about it, and then know how it resonates with them.
Okay, so what changes would you like to see for the Southeast women in business in the next 10 years, 5 years from now?
Okay, so that is a very, very strong question because I've thought about this.
Yes.
One thing I would like to see, like I've mentioned earlier, is that people build, of course, they just, once something is working for you, you are doing your thing. You don't even care about, the next generation. I think that is where we should do a lot of work. And I'm looking to see more women, get on podcasts, to talk about their businesses. Anything, if you're launching something, get on podcasts, talk about it, all right? Go to organize programs. And when you organize programs, I also hope to see more people, go for programs. Because around here in the Southeast, we feel like, sitting around there, we're like,
listening to people talk.
That's not, it doesn't make any sense. So I want to see more of that happen for women and people actually in the Southeast, where you give knowledge of what you're doing, and then for other people, go and gain knowledge, understand how things work, and that's something that would help us grow.
Yeah, knowledge is indeed power. I think you have actually stated this, but I would also want you to reiterate, right? How can women make sure that their support help others grow and not it's not a dependency mechanism at the end of the day where you help someone and the person still comes back. It's more like they're just a pest to you because they have not yet been sorted out so well, and it's always just the reverse every other time you help them. How can you
Yes.
let go of this kind of structure?
The dependency, right?
Yes, yes.
For that, you just have to do your part,
Okay.
and then still keep it open. Like I said, boundaries. Work out a
Boundaries.
boundary
Yes.
and work with that. If you have a system where, okay, I want to give back, but this is what I'm structuring my giving back to be. If I provide you with this, that, this should end with this, all right? And then once you get to this stage,
Yes.
I'm able to allow you to go do your thing and then take more people. So I think the boundary works.
Okay, the boundary, very important. Okay, so before I let you go, because this has been so insightful, and I know you have a word or two for a lady listening who's afraid to start a business. They just want to do something, but they're afraid and they don't just know how to go about it. Okay, which to start? Oh, do I need to get everything sorted out together? They're afraid. Should I start afraid? Or what message do you have for that young lady, a woman listening to us now?
Wow. So actually my message
Yes.
would be futuristic.
Futuristic.
Yes. So people tend to see just now, and we focus on the now, the difficulty, or maybe the success happening now.
Okay.
But we have a future to build. There is a future we are working towards. So for me, it has worked for me to look at the future and what I want for the future, and that's what fuels whatever I'm doing. So when you have that future mindset, I think it helps you, get started. It helps you with that imposter syndrome that people do have.
Yeah.
It helps you overcome that because this is not who you are. This is you're in transit.
Yes,
You're going to somewhere. So when you're thinking about the future and what you want for the future, that's what's going to help. So be futuristic. Don't always
Futuristic.
be about the now.
All right, this has been beautiful. I see what you do. I see the strides that you're pulling, and I know that you're going places. You're so evolving to greater levels.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Joy Okoye, for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
And to you, ladies, yes, let me start with ladies. If you have gained, please give. Very importantly, give. And if you haven't gained yet, please gain and give. Right? It would serve seeing other women progress and evolve and get to better stages. It's not. It's so fulfilling. Yes, it's so fulfilling. So get rid of could be jealousy, could be unhealthy competition, could be fear. It wouldn't serve us. It wouldn't serve us in the long run. We need people who are doing well in different areas. It could come back to you in great fold. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it on the Eastern Business Report, and the Afia Business Morning returns tomorrow. Many thanks for staying with us. My name is Norma Animene. Coming up next is Only Afia. Bye for now.